I'm Benjamin from Solar Electric, and today we're here at my house showing you the 16 kilowatt inverter from Solis that I just had installed. Wanted to show you some fun features and show it in action. Solis has primarily been a grid tie inverter. They have just recently entered the US market with hybrid inverters. It's the S6 EH2P 16 kilowatt inverter. The EH2P line comes in a few different sizes. We primarily are stocking the 11K and the 16K inverter. Just to break down the part number, S6 means it's the 6th generation. The EH2P means it's a split phase inverter for the US market. And then this one behind me is a 16 kilowatt inverter. We can have a max of 25 kilowatts of total solar. They're 600 volt strings with an operating range about 100 volts to 550. We have 3 MPPTs, and each MPPT can have 2 strings of solar, and we can mix and match on different MPPTs. So it's a 16 kilowatt inverter with a 200 amp pass-through, so we could have 200 amps worth of grid power being passed through to our critical loads, and then during backup we have 16 kilowatts. It can surge for 3 times its rated value for 1 second, allowing us to start large loads. We do have some fun features. The gen port can be programmed for a generator for backup. We can program it for AC coupling, or we can program it for smart loads. And I believe that the gen port is 100 amp rated. It can do lead acid batteries or primarily designed for lithium batteries. You do want to use a battery that's on the compatibility list. We offer a wide range: heights, V10s, V16s, Discover Helios, rack mounts. The Briggs & Stratton 6.6 stackable battery and home grid are just a few worth mentioning. Here on the side, we have Bluetooth antenna for longer distance for on-site monitoring and programming. We have PV switch to turn off the DC array. We have rapid shutdown to shut down the whole system. And we have remote monitoring. This dongle's cool because we can have a hardwired connection, or it can do just wireless. Here inside the Solis inverter, we're gonna start on the right. We have grid input, 200 amp rated. We have 4 battery connections, 2 positives, 2 negatives that are combined internally, feeding a 400 amp DC breaker. And then we have our backed up loads, or our critical loads, and those are, it's a 200 amp pass through with this breaker here. And then here on the left, we have our gen port, or a conditional port that can be used and programmed for AC coupling or conditional smart loads, where you could have something turn on and off based on power from the array or battery percentage. Here on the left, we have all of our connections. We have batteries coming in, and then down here with the orange levers, we have PV array. We have 3 MPPTs. Each MPPT can have up to 2 strings parallel. I currently only have 1 string per MPPT with more room for expansion in the future. We got battery communication here. I have a Chant energy meter, so that's going into the meter port. And this inverter came from the factory with a Tigo transmitter. I've currently disabled that, and I'm using an AP Smart transmitter due to having AP Smart rapid shutdown already on my roof before I purchased this inverter. Solis has put a lot of thought into the design of these inverters here. For example, we have a Tigo RSS transmitter embedded like deep in back here, but for ease of installation of multiple inverter systems, they have pulled out the syncing COM communication from the RSS transmitter. So when an installer is installing 2, 3, 4 inverters, they can wire the syncing cables from each inverter here, eliminating the need to dig inside to connect communication cables to get all the RSS transmitters broadcasting at the same time. The Solis screen here is not touch panel, but I do have 4 buttons here to navigate all the menus. We have plant information here. We can see the voltage, the current, the power of the DC strings coming in. I can go to batteries and I can see stats of the batteries. I can see what the inverter's grid input is doing and what the meter's detecting. I can go to loads and see how much I've used today on the grid, on the backup, and if I had smart loads, but I'm doing AC coupling here. And then here I just got some internal information. I can see any alarms. I can program various different things here. Pretty much anything you can do in the app, you can almost do here with the buttons. Here I have 4 Discover Helios batteries, and I have 4 because I have an electric car and a lot of electric appliances like heating and cooling in my house. So I have 4 Helios batteries giving me the storage I need to charge my car and power my loads throughout the night. I like pairing Discover with the Solis because first, the batteries can communicate with the inverter, providing real-time battery information to the inverter so it can charge them properly, discharge them to a safe level, and with the Solis monitoring cloud, we can monitor the stats of the batteries along with the solar production and loads and power usage. I really like the Discover Conduit boxes because it gives us a seamless installation from battery to inverter, and it gives us ability to route all of our cables and then hide them away when we're done. And here inside this one, we have the Link 2 from Discover. With an Ethernet connection, I can monitor my batteries through Link Cloud. I have data from the batteries, and then I got relays and communication going to the inverter. Discover batteries have native communication with the Solis inverter using a standard RJ45 communication cable. But for those that want remote monitoring from Discover or advanced features like relay control of the relays on a Link 2, you can mount a Link 2 in the back of their Conduit boxes, giving us more features. I like having multiple monitoring sources. So I have Solis to monitor the whole system, but I can see battery level data using my Link Cloud. Currently right now, we have 4.3 kilowatts of DC coupled strings feeding into the system. And then we have microinverters also on the roof to help mitigate with shading. And that's AC coupled to the Solis inverter. And that's producing right now about 3.5 kilowatts. That total 8 kilowatts of solar, 5.3 is going into the batteries. Batteries are 68% right now. The Discover batteries, the Helios, with the Conduit box and the Solis inverter are all outdoor rated. So I could have installed this all outside if I wanted to. I chose to install it here in my garage because Flagstaff in the winter gets below freezing, and it's optimal for batteries to stay warmer. For most homes, one 16 kilowatt inverter can power almost everything you need during a backup and still be able to offset most loads in your house because of the 200 amp pass-through. So that's the new Solis 16 kilowatt inverter. If you have any questions or would like to purchase one, don't hesitate to give us a call and we'll be able to answer your questions.